I guess sometimes it really pays to not touch a game after nearly a year. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't touched World of Tanks in quite some time because I just haven't had the patience for another grindy game in my schedule. World of Warships takes enough time out of my day or out of my playtime. What's it called? Destiny 2 takes enough grinding as it is. I had no patience to play another game like that for the time being, so I kind of left World of Tanks to its own devices for a while. Yeah, I updated the game periodically. I hadn't really touched it all that much, but I come back just a few weeks ago, and I'm like, just because I was bored and they were running the 7th anniversary, and I was like, oh, I want to play the new tank that they had, the new Elite tank that we got for free. And as you can tell, the entire UI has just completely changed, and I don't think that the change was for the better. And I'm being honest. Like I mean, I'm judging it a little harshly, but as someone that hasn't seen the game in nearly a year, and I come back and I'm like, everything is like a culture shock. Everything is changed. I don't even know how to describe it to you. It's not really, doesn't really look that good. Even the in-game UI, as you can tell here, like, yeah, there are some things that may have improved, like the position of the map and some other stuff, but to me, it just doesn't look clean. It just looks a little bit confusing. I mean, I heard online, and I'll talk more about what I've seen online in a few minutes, but I've seen online that it was apparently because Wargaming wanted to bring new players to the game. I think this did the opposite, because I think the old system of what they used to do is a lot more player friendly, because to me there's really nothing that was wrong with the old version, like the upgraded tech tree and all that stuff. Like, to me it was simple enough. Like, you have to be a complete fucking moron to not know, in my honest opinion. This is just like, what the fuck? Like, even look at this, dude. My frames are dropping with each shot I take, and as I killed that guy, I can tell I dropped frames, and that kind of bothers me. That's an in-game issue. There's a lot of lag that's been instituted, I think, with this change, because everything is so busy for the sake of being busy. Like, I'm not sure if this change is the same on PC, because I know World of Tanks probably is still going pretty strong on PC, but whatever the fuck this is, I am not into it. Like, there are very little positives I could say about the game right now. Some people will argue that maybe the older version of the game was outdated. I didn't think it needed to be changed. There's a reason why the saying, "Don't fix what was never broken," is out there, or something similar of the fact. I'm not sure. I just don't think anything needed to be changed. I think people that are older to the game, they looked at this changed, and the first thing they thought of was, wow, this is really fucking complicated for the sake of being complicated. Everything, as you're going to see, every single aspect of your tank is being modified instead of just overall packages, which I don't understand. Like, I've seen online, honestly, that a lot of people are already practically quitting the game. I'm not saying I'm going to do that. I mean, I just don't like the way this looks. It's like everything looks so, again, complicated, tedious. Words I've used in the past to describe other games or other aspects of things in gaming. It just looks so tedious and blah, for lack of better terms. I've noticed, like I said before, I talked about the graphical part of it. To me, I mean, this is graphic-wise, this is the best part of the game. The garage. Like, you can actually see the tank a little bit better. The way the textures look are a little cooler. I can see that. That's probably the only real positive. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, is this just telling me what upgrades I get every time I level up a tank or something? Like, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? The leveling system looks fucking broken and looks complicated. It's like, why did they need to implement certain changes the way they implemented them, when to me, there was really nothing wrong with it? See, leveling systems like in Battlefront 2 needed to be changed, because it was a literal detriment to the actual game. This is like a detriment to, this change is a detriment to the game, in my opinion. I don't think the game benefits at all from this change. I mean, if the game has gotten new players, I would like to see the stats on that. I would like someone to point that out to me on Twitter or something. To me, I don't understand this. I don't understand how this is any sort of improvement over the older system. I'm not sure how this is supposed to bring new players to the game. It just does not look... It looks so convoluted and so tedious. And God, there's so many different words I could describe. Just based on that alone, I questioned whether or not I even want to bother playing this game anymore, because I've said before already, like, I already have other games that I want to play that are more tedious to grind than this, and I've already gotten what I wanted to get out of World of Tanks anyway, for the most part. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'd like to know what your guys' change on this, or your guys' opinion on this change down in the description below. I've seen a lot of negative reaction to it, so I'm curious to see if there is any positive to this. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one.